In this YouTube video, we're going to talk about woodworking classes and how you can get the most out of them. There are many projects that can be completed through woodworking. Everything from dog houses to complete bedroom furniture is a labor of love that can be taken on and completed. It is not quite that simple, though, to complete these or just about any woodworking project. You have to have the right tools, equipment, training to be successful. Many places offer classes in woodworking. Some people learn best with hands-on approach. This can be obtained through community college or another local school, at a lumber shop, or perhaps by way of a friend trained in the craft. Others learn through a do-it-yourself approach through CDs and similar media format. Still others learn by the way of reading and then practicing the trade. So what can one expect to learn in woodworking classes? As with any teaching lesson, first things are first. The basics are where anyone should start, even if it is just a refresher. Starting with the tools used in the trade and how to use them safely is where most classes will begin. There are hand tools and power tools that woodcrafters will work with in any given project. Having knowledge of each tool and its function will help in completing a project efficiently. Instructional sessions can be as short as 1 hour and extended over several months. One nice thing about this type of course is that there is some flexibility in attending only those sections of the instruction that are of interest to you. Perhaps the reason for taking a class is to learn how to properly build a fence or a bookshelf. There will be classes targeted specifically at that instruction. Chances are good, however, that once the process of building things by your own hand has begun, you will want to learn more and create more. Frequently, a project will be decided upon to complete during the course of the class. If it is an instructor-led class, they can provide assistance in selection of a reasonable project. If using a do-it-yourself method, the tutorials will contain information about each project and what tools are needed to complete. The more advanced student may select a more challenging build, but do not let the size of the project be misleading. Something as simple as a birdhouse can have as many intricate cuts and joins depending on the design. Once a project has been selected, it is time to purchase the needed supplies and check inventory for tools required. It is a good idea to have a list of everything that you will need to complete the item. This way, there is no need to have to make a run to the hardware store upon discovering that something needed is not present. Some items that are most likely going to be needed include basic hardware supplies such as a hammer and nails. Decisions will need to be made are how much texturing is wanted on the wood. Will there be any staining involved, and if this is going to be for an indoor or outdoor project. If what is being built will be used outside, waterproofing or a seal may be required. All of these things will be decided upon during the learning process. Woodworking classes can be taken for fun, to learn a new hobby, or maybe more in depth to learn a new trade. Whatever the reason for taking instruction, the goal remains the same. Have fun, learn something new, and take pride in your creative work. For more information on woodworking, visit us at woodworkingplansexperts.com.